Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Emerald version. I'm Nox Aurea. In the last episode, we explored Route 117. And we also have a new addition to the team, Burb. I actually wanted to heal up Burb just a tad bit because Burb kind of took a beating when we tried to capture her. And in this episode, we're going to be exploring Route 117 just a tad bit more. Do I have anything to wake Burb up? Do I have like okay, I don't have like an awakening, so perhaps I have a chesto. I have one chesto berry. I know that we're growing some other ones. Maybe I'll check on them in a tad bit, but yeah, so okay, well, so I didn't actually capture another Burb or another Skarmory. Instead, I'm keeping this one. So, yeah. And like now we're going to basically be trying to like train our new Burb. Now the thing is, it's like our nature wasn't so good. I believe it lowered our special defense and it heightened our speed. Now, Skarmory is not necessarily like an offensive Pokemon that likes to, you know, really, oh my, that, you know, like attacks and like Burb is not a sweeper, okay? And so that's kind of gonna be like a little bit like rough. Like we could use the defenses, you know what I mean? Because like, especially when we're fighting something like a Numel that is a fire type Pokemon, well, Skarmory doesn't really do too well against that. So it would have been nice, I guess, to have a stat like the special defense stat to be either neutral or to even be heightened. But I guess like the speed, it's not too much of a big deal. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really feel like continuously grinding for to capture another Burb because the catch rate's fairly low. So yeah, Cutter the Third has an item, a repel. Thank you very much. I will actually be popping that repel right now. Oh, where is it? You know, if I do happen to find another Skarmory, then I will attempt to catch it. Okay, well, is this another Skarmory? No, it's a Spinda. So I guess it's kind of pointless to have Burb up in the front. But in any case, yeah, like the repel, basically, if your Pokemon is the same level or lower, then the repel is essentially ineffective. So yeah, but yeah. So now we're gonna do a double battle. I just put I put 7 up front, so then the repel could actually take effect. So I guess like I'm probably not gonna run into another Skarmory. That was like my idea was, oh, I'll run into a Skarmory and then you know, I'll catch it. But Spinda apparently can also be level 16 in this route. And I'm not sure, because there is like something you can do called like a repel trick. And if a Pokemon is like if a Pokemon basically is of a higher level than the like. If a target Pokemon is of a higher level than the other Pokemon in the route, then the chances of you actually obtaining that Pokemon are higher. I'm not sure if I'm explaining that correctly, but it's called the repel trick. Yeah. This is a really, these battles, like, because 7 is so over leveled, like these battles are really simple. Today's technology is a wondrous thing. Take this volcanic ash here. It can be fashioned into glass. Wait, I think he was supposed to give me, hold on. I know what I have to do. Okay, so let's go into this house. It's fun to blow a glass flute while my boss is talking. Huff, puff, puff, puff. Okay, I would have thought that this guy was like this child's father, but apparently he's just you know, just child labor, am I right? This area is covered in volcanic ash. Huff puff. I'm specially gifted. Huff puff. I make glass out of volcanic ash and make items. Huff puff. Go collect ashes with us. Huff puff. So you obtain a soot sack. Just take that soot sack and walk through piles of ashes. Huff puff. And it will fill up with volcanic ash. Huff puff. Once you've, oh my goodness. Once you think you've collected a good amount, come see me. Huff puff. Huff flippity doodah puff. So basically, if we run around in here, then our soot sack will obtain volcanic ash, and we can use that to trade in items. Like that guy will basically make us like glass flutes because he blows the glasses using volcanic ash. So let's talk to this guy again. Okay, I could have sworn that he would have given me some kind of like, oh, I don't know, like some ashes. There's not enough ash here. I can't make glass with. See, 231 is the number of steps you'll need to take for me to make you a blue flute. Okay, so we have no way of really checking how many ashes we have unless we go back to like talk to him. The glass flutes, or the colored flutes, the glass colored flutes, yes. They're all right. They're like, they kind of act like berries, I suppose. So like, they have like certain, like they do certain like status condition thingamajiggies. So I think one, I'm not sure what each of them do. Perhaps I'll put it up on the screen here, or maybe I'll even Google it myself. All right, so I am referencing Bulbapedia right now as I fight this coughing. So the blue flute, which is the one that is the lowest on the list of things to get, or flutes to obtain, is it wakes a sleeping Pokemon. So if we use the blue flute in battle, then it'll wake a Pokemon up. Red flute snaps a Pokemon out of infatuation. Hopefully we don't face any we're not going to face any trainers that use red flutes, so Skadidia will be largely unaffected with her innate charm. The black flute reduces wild Pokemon encounter rate. Interesting. And the white flute increases wild Pokemon. Wait, increases wild. Okay, so the amount of Pokemon that we would encounter increases with the white flute. That could be pretty useful, I guess, like if you're trying to like hunt or something. Yellow flute snaps a Pokemon out of confusion. Very nice. So those are the status things that affect, that the flutes largely affect. So yeah, I don't really think we're going to be using any of the flutes because I don't see myself hanging out here too often, at least to you know, obtain the stuff, obtain the volcanic ash. These battles are actually fairly easy for Burb because Burb is a single evolutionary Pokemon. Coughing gives us quite a bit of XP as well. We have insane defenses. So because of our insane defenses, we're able to tank physical attacks with very much ease. Very much ease. I'm not sure what that meant. This is TM32 Double Team, which increases your evasiveness. So basically this kind of acts like, it's like the opposite of like a sand attack, but it's on your Pokemon, if that makes sense. So the opposing Pokemon is less likely to hit your Pokemon. I'm so tempted, like every time I see, like every time I get a wild encounter, I'm always thinking like, well, if it is a Skarmory, I'm very tempted to catch it and then see if the stats are better. It's kind of like a waste of time if I'm using Burb in battle right now. So I don't know, it's like, I guess it's a double-edged sword in a way, but if I do see a Skarmory, then I will encounter it. Now this Aaron is a steel type Pokemon, and Skarmory only has, or Burb rather, has physical attacking moves, and we're probably only going to ever teach it physical attacking moves because that's just the type of Pokemon that Burb is, or that is Skarmory, yeah, that Skarmory is, and yeah, so, do I want to do double battle? Yeah, let's try it. Okay. The warmth here is making me drowsy. Battle with me so I can stay awake. You know, it is kind of true when it's like really, like, when you're, okay, actually, no, hold on. Okay. You know, when it's warm, I get sleepy, but then I can't sleep because it's warm. Like, I need to, like, my body temperature needs to be, like, cooled. I think that's like a normal thing too. Like when you sleep, it's like you have to kind of be cool. I guess some people can sleep when it's hot, but I don't know if it's too hot. Like I can't sleep, but I feel sleepy. It's like I'm not even kidding. It's impossible for me to sleep when it's hot, but I get so drowsy. So I don't know. Very, very strange way to live. Very strange. But let's see, what can I do here? I'll just keep pecking the Marill, and I'll have Sebin use Ember on that Swallow. So Swallow's using Double Team, which is the TM that we had just obtained. Swallow is the evolved Pokemon, yeah, the evolved form of Tailo. And that is its final evolution. So yeah. Kind of, I guess it's like annoying to face such a strong Pokemon this early on, but Sebin is so over-leveled, and this Swallow is going to give us quite a bit of XP. But yeah, it definitely poses a threat to Sebin. Thankfully, it only got one wing attack off. Burp grows to level 18, very nice. And we're also slowly whittling away at this Marill. But yeah, like, Burb doesn't really have too much offense capabilities, I suppose. Kind of a Pokemon, I guess, that, you know, we're gonna employ more strategies. At least Burb can take hits, you know. Burb can definitely take hits, at least physical attacking hits. So, it's very good. That's super effective. You know, Burb doesn't do, you know, Burb does like a decent amount of damage. Not too much, not too little. Decent. Lombre used Fake Out, so Sebin couldn't attack on this turn, but that's no matter because Burb could have handled it all by herself. This is a dream, I'm sure of it. A what? It's a dream, birdcatcher person. So yeah, and now we are in Fallarbor Town. Fallarbor Town. I don't know how to pronounce the name of this town, actually. I'm gonna hop into the Pokemon Center just to, you know, just to heal up our Pokemon like we always do in every new city or town, for that matter, that we reach. Thank you for waiting. Thank you. Okay, goodbye, lady. Now this woman is blocking the PC. Oh, hello, you are? Okay, your name is Nox. I can see that you're a trainer. That means you use the Pokemon storage system I developed. How I arrived at that conclusion is a simple deductive process. Oh my gosh, this lady is talking very, like a computer. You spoke to me because you wanted to access something on this PC. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm Lanette. Honestly, I'm glad to meet you. It's great that you're using the storage system. If you could, please visit me at home. My house is on Route 111. So this kind lady basically created the whole Pokemon storage system. How? I'm not too sure. But she also seems to talk like a human computer. So there's also that. Let's talk to this old guy here. In the fields of Fallarbor, we plant seedlings of hardy trees that thrive even in volcanic ash. That's beautiful. Beautiful world building, am I right? Something's happening and I don't like it. I've seen shady characters wandering in and out of Professor Cosmo's home. That sounds very shady. See, take a look. This is my precious Azurill. It's slick and smooth and plushy too. Poor Azurill. Just taking all those cuddles, I suppose, from that woman. And I don't know. That would be pretty annoying if I had someone constantly poking at my softness and plushiness or something. So we obtained another nugget. I should probably sell those, but let's go in here. What is this? This is not Lanette, by the way. Professor Cosmo went off to Meteor Falls on Route 114 with some people from Team Magma. I like that this lady says it matter-of-factly. Like, she's just telling us exactly what to do in the game, which I suppose that's a good thing, especially like when you're a child and you have no idea what the heck you're doing, and you have to like talk to all of these people and whatnot. So at least there's like that for you know, just in case a kid ever gets like lost or something. So as you can see, selling these nuggets gives us a lot of money. But yeah, basically like the lady just told us like exactly what we needed to do. And she said it so matter-of-factly, like I said. Like, she's just like, Professor Cosmo was abducted by Team Magma. Like, what does that, like, and she does nothing about it, and this old man is, like, actually suspicious. Like, he's like, oh, I know there's something wrong, I should do it. And then this lady, she's like, oh, look at my Azurill. He's so plushy. Oh, I love Azurill. Move Tutor's house. New moves taught to Pokemon. So what the Move Tutor does is the Move Tutor will teach, or reteach, moves, like your Pokemon moves. So let's say, for example, Skididya was trying to learn Covet, and I was like on the fence. I was like, ooh, should I teach Skididya Covet? I'm not sure. Seems like a cool move to use. But I didn't end up teaching Skididya that move. So if I come back here to this Move Tutor's house and I give him an item called the Heart Scale, then he will be able to reteach Skididya the move Covet. And this guy is Fossil Maniac's house. Fossils are greatly accepted. Interesting. My big brother's the Fossil Maniac. He's a nice guy who loves fossils. He loves digging holes too. He dug this hole by himself. You can have this so you can dig holes just like my big brother. We obtained TM 28 for dig. It's actually a pretty useful move in and out of battle. It takes one turn to charge because your Pokemon has to dig underground, and then the second turn the Pokemon will attack. But it's also useful when you're in like a cave, let's say like this. Well, I think this is someone's house, but let's say like you're in a cave and you want to get out the way you came in, then you use the move dig, and then it kind of acts like an escape rope. So then you go to the front. I'm the Fossil Maniac. I'm a nice guy who loves fossils. Do you want a fossil? But the fossils around these parts all belong to me. None for you. So you can't bear to go without a fossil. Look in the desert, where there are boulders and sand that may hide fossils. So what this guy is saying is, first of all, he's not giving us a fossil. All right then, Fossil Maniac guy. But if we do go into the desert, which we saw but we were not able to access, then we can, we'll explore and maybe we'll find a fossil, you know. But we don't have access to that quite yet, so. Fisherman Nolan would like to battle, and he sends out Barboach. Now, Barboach is a Pokemon that I'm considering adding to my team, as Mary goes on her very way into the Pokemon PC created by the lovely Lanette. Barboach is a water and ground type Pokemon, so it's a pretty interesting typing, but I believe it is, what is it? It's quad weak to something like water type, so there's that. And I also believe that it does have a resistance though to electric. I'm gonna check that up right now, but I'm pretty sure because it's a ground type, it is, yeah. Electric has absolutely no effect on Barboach. It doesn't have too many things that it's resistant to, aside from, you know, the electric is, doesn't take any damage, but, otherwise, like, most moves are kind of like, have like normal effect on, Barboach. Anyway, I digress. We obtained TM5, which is Roar. Roar basically kind of acts like one of those flutes that we were referencing. Oh, wait, no, excuse me. That's not true. It acts like a polka doll. Does it act like? I'm not sure. Well, basically what Roar does is, when you're facing a wild Pokemon, and you use the move Roar, then the wild Pokemon is pushed away. the wild Pokemon is pushed away and you escape the battle freely. In a trainer battle, what the move does is it'll forcefully swap out your opponent's Pokemon to a random Pokemon that's on his team. So let's say I used Roar on this Magikarp, then this Magikarp would go back to the trainer's party, and then the trainer would forcefully switch to a different Pokemon without his choosing. So it's completely random. It's not really, it could be useful, definitely could be useful, but I don't tend to use that move on my team. So, Fisherman Claude. This guy doesn't look like Claude from Fire Emblem Three Houses. I kind of like that name, Claude. I'm not sure. I guess because it's like, it reminds me almost of like Claudia, which is like, I think it's like a Roman name, yeah. Definitely, it's like some kind of like Latin name. I don't know. Sorry, I could be, I don't know, man. Anyway, this guy is taken out fairly easily. I'm so glad that he had a Goldeen on his team because that gives so much XP. I'm happy with gaining, you know, quite a bit of XP. So yeah, and then Burb's gonna level up very, very soon. Yeah, Water Gun wouldn't do too much damage to us. Maybe if Barboach was like evolved and like a bit stronger, that would have done a decent chunk of damage to us because we don't have too much in that special defense stat, but if I were fishing, I would have won. If you were fishing, you would only fight against like yourself. So I'm gonna go around here, do a bit of a loop-de-doo. Actually, let's obtain these berries. So Persian Berry will heal your Pokemon of confusion. So if, let's say, because there are some moves that do cause confusion, and sometimes, you know, let's say a Pokemon uses Supersonic on you, or, you know, a Pokemon uses Confuse Ray. What the Persian Berry will do is snap your Pokemon out of confusion. So it's pretty darn useful. Yeah, I used the Chesto Berry, my last Chesto Berry on whatever his name was. Burb. And Burb is a her. Anyway. Oh, okay. So Persian Berry, I believe, is named after Persimmons. So perhaps it's a Persimberry. I always said Persim because it reminded me of like a pyramid. I don't know. It reminded me of pyramids. Oh, Nox, I'm sorry everything is so cluttered. When I get engrossed in research, things end up this way. That sounds like me when I draw. When I or actually when I do anything. When I do anything, it becomes a complete explosion of stuff. And like stuff is like everywhere. So my desk is actually quite messy, but I make do with it anyway. So she gave us the Lotad doll. So yeah. Thank you, lady. I'm actually going to make a quick... Actually, I'll just end off the episode right here. And I'm going to pick up some other berries that I could potentially have. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!